Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's another full moon here in South LA. And this one, especially because it's Thaipusam, it's a big Muruga day. We've got our Muruga crowd here. Did you bring your veil up, Andrea? I had a feeling. I was thinking about that. So, what is the energy of this full moon in particular? It's the one that comes this time of the year. It's usually the late January, early February full moon, depending on the lunar cycles. It is the time of the full moon when Mother Divine, the great divine feminine, the huge goddess, gives this ultimate weapon, this big spear, a divine spear, the Shakti veil. What happened? Oh, okay. I hear everybody gasping. There's an umbrella going. It's a little windy here today. Shakti veil to Lord Muruga. Lord Muruga is the divine warrior. He is the general of the divine armies. And in our human system, he is the third eye. He is that capacity to discern, to bring extreme clarity. And he is also the faculty of burning negativity. Absolutely burning negativity. So why is this important? Mother gives him this weapon to go into battle against the demons who represent fear, arrogance, and greed, mostly. Which is kind of like, if you think about in our spiritual world, a lot of the spiritual leaders and teachers in our world who get a little corrupted, let's say, they tend to go down on those three things: fear, arrogance, and greed. You see a lot of money scandals, you see a lot of sex scandals. Somehow they think they're above the scandal level. Suddenly there's an arrogance that just naturally comes when you have a lot of Shakti, a lot of divine power. And of course, fear is our primordial block. It's our big one to contend with, no matter who we are or how elevated we are. So Muruga comes to destroy these demons who represent these things. And in a way, I often think of him like he's finishing school for the consciousness characters. He is like, wow, okay. Yes, to underscore the point. He is like the final, let's really shine a big spotlight on your crazy characteristics and these big blocks of greed, arrogance, and fear, and let's cut them out. So that's part of his nature. Another part of his nature is in our system as a third eye. He's a huge flame. He has the huge capacity to burn negativity. And because he gets the Shakti veil from Mother, it's so interesting. He's like, so Shiva and Shakti have a few kids, right? God the Father, God the Mother, they have a few. They have Muruga, Ganesha, and they have Ayappa. And of them, Ganesh is like, typically he's sitting on Shiva's lap. When you see the whole family depicted accurately, Ganesh is like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with her illusions. He stays away from the mother. He's like, nah, I'm sitting on daddy for the supreme, almost like immunity to the Maya of the mother. Lord Muruga, on the other hand, perfectly happy on the mother's lap. Perfectly happy. He's often shown as like a toddler or a young boy. My goodness, this is going well. And
a lot of activity.
His energy, yes, it's very funny. His energy is kind of characterized. Oh no, his little accoutrements are going to go flying now. He's characterized by being very comfortable in the swirl of the illusion of the mother, as illustrated masterfully. So what happens is there's this big swirl of kind of crazy energy around Lord Muruga. That is the mother's Maya, her huge big Shakti, her imbuing her energy into this weapon. And yet, he's supreme clarity in the midst of her swirl. He's totally comfortable with it. It's really quite something. So the hallmark of his energy is rather stunning in that respect. We do have with us the Shakti veil that Swami Kaleshwar manifested, or actually, well, Mother sort of manifested it. I don't know. Mother gave it to Kaleshwar in a big miracle moment, and Swami Kaleshwar gave it to Jonathan on the spot, my former partner who took us Samadhi in 2016, and thus indirectly, it sits here in LA with us. So this is an emerald representation of the Shakti veil. It was manifested straight out of the mother's hand back in 2000. Yeah. That sounds good, doesn't it? Yes. As part of the Maheshwari process, where a lot of people get darshan of mother. So this will play a beautiful role in our blessings today. For those tuning in on Facebook, we have put an image of the mantras for today. It's our usual full moon format, which goes to the mother. So we're getting her blessings very strongly. And Jesus, one of the greatest of all the Western Indian yogis, one could say. But also, then we'll do some specific mantras to Lord Muruga. So we put them on the UCBK Facebook page in the timeline there. If you're tuning in on another streaming service like YouTube, you probably want to go to facebook.com/UCBKO to pick up those mantras, or otherwise just enjoy the energy. So I think that said, we'll start. If everybody could kindly take their shoes off now, that would be swell, because it is a formal sacred thing you do.
Sorry.
And as I mentioned, we are coming from South LA, so we have the traffic sounds, we have the neighbor's pitbull. We're definitely in the swirl of the illusion. And of course, the big winds, which I hope calm down just a hair.
I think closing that gate would help.
That would probably help. Yes. Good. So we'll start with an arati, where we recite mantras to all these beautiful divine characters, and then their energy is what starts the fire. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu Sashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavarnam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Gajanana Pati Varmakam Gajanana Bhavarnisham Anekadam So we will begin with the Shakti Gayatri. Shakti Gayatri is the purest form of Mother Divine there is, in her power position, her power role, her form as Gayatri. It's the standard Gayatri with the extra syllables, I'm clean sound in front of it. And she gave this form of herself to Lord Vishwamitra, who created the Gayatri and created this whole planet out of her energy, once she existed as Gayatri. I will say, for the purposes of this fire homa, and in the Kalashwar tradition, the Sai tradition generally, you'll hear Gayatri recited many different ways. If you go to the internet, many people have done recordings of it. Unfortunately, they say Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha. No. Kalashwar said that's an insult to the energy of the mother. It is Om Bhura Bhuva Suvaha. 3 separate equal syllables, not Swaha or Swaha. Suvaha. Tasavitura Varenyam, etc. So she's a great mother to get hold of what it is you really deeply want in your life, what you want to create, and what it is that needs blessing, upliftment, like that. So we'll be chanting Shakti Gayatri for quite a while, and think deeply what you want with respect to that mother. I'm clean, sound. Pura Bhuva Suvaha, Tasavitura Varenyam, Vargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yo Nama Prachodayat. Oh, I'm clean, sound. Pura Bhuva Suvaha, Tasavitura Varenyam. Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I'm Cling, 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 Sound, Sound, Sound. Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tasavitur Varenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Aim, 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 clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Oh, I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. I think, Sam, Sam, Sam. Bhurvavasvah Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo Nah Prachodayat.
Ai mai mai pling 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Namah Prachodayat. Om Ai mai mai ping 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 sound sound sound. Bhurvuvah Suvah Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. Om Ai Mai Mai Ping 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 Sam 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 Urava Suvaha Tasavitur Valenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. Om Ai Mai Mai Ping 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 Sam 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 Urva Srivaha Tasavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. Last time. Om Ai Mai Mai Ping 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 Sam 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 Urva Srivaha Tasavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. So, we have some sponsors today. Sponsors means they paid extra to have their name or the name of a loved one read into the fire, and the blessing sent directly to that person. When we say Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama after each name, Mama, the individual spark of the great fire that is the mother's womb chakra, and Ma, the big fire that is her. So she knows how to bless each exact person through that Mama syllable. Good. So our sponsors today are Sherry McCoy.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Alicia Campbell.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Daniel Borner and his family.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Neil Valamsatla.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Matt Locker. Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama. Jane Faulkner.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
John Salaki.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Andrea Everswell.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Vicky Ma.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Mary Zaleski.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Greg Solish.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Cora Bell Perry.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Wesley Eugene Thompson.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Matthew Perry Gamble.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Meshtu Mueller.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Ellen Todd Bueller.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Lex Twinkles.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Marinella Tona.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Vasily Katona.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Dimitra Liko.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Yanni Liko.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Atina Tona.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Noah Katza.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Mateo Katza.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
AP Katza.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Michelle Farrell, Joe and Alfie Merritt.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Jamie Raskin.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Paula Bradley.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Stefan and Catherine Dutta.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Quinn Ham, his entire family, and his business, American HVAC.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
Nathan Riding.
Oh Mama, oh Mama, oh Mama.
In the mastery program for a year,
Nina Crubbers.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Barbara Flock.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Desiree Sterling.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Yuichiro Makiguchi.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Andy Longina Deb.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
To the end of this impulse for white supremacy in America.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For everyone afflicted and affected by coronavirus worldwide, most especially all the frontline healthcare workers who have really been on their duty for the last 3 years.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For our brothers and sisters fighting the good fight in Ukraine, may they prevail.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For Vladimir Zelensky and his family, that they may be safe and protected.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Slava Ukraine. In support of the divine feminine rising in the world, particularly through the women.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Chorus of ladies here. In Santa Cruz County, the heads of all the service agencies working together to create brilliant solutions for homelessness there, may they continue to be successful. They are. Long live. Scott Galloway, John Showalter, Debbie Bates, Susan Bucci, Roland Reveley, Herb Schmidt, Cynthia Matthews, Ingrid Trejo, John Dietz, Don Lane, Suzanne McLean, Brent Adams, and Phil Green.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For Otto Schumann and his 800 Germans, meditating daily for world peace.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Good. On to her mama. Ma Kali. Kali Kali Ma. Kali Ma. So, the Mahakali prayer. Is the camera in the right place? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So the Mahakali prayer is it's a mouthful. I'm sorry for new people with the mantras. Mother Kali is the most misunderstood form of Mother Divine, I think. She's dark. She's a little scary looking. She's kind of ferocious. She's got the big eyes and the big bloody tongue and the fangs, and she's kind of wild. And the reason she's wild is to destroy negativity. She comes as the peak form of all the divinity, like all the divine characters in the entire creation come together to form Makali so that she can go on the battlefield and take down the demons who represent the worst negativity of humanity run amok, the worst egoism, the worst pride, the worst abuse of power, you name it. So Mother is like that, her Kali nature. She is also all of nature. So when we think about Ma Kali, we're really talking about all of our whole manifest creation, in addition to this form that we call Kali. She is in everything. As you know, nature can be really beautiful. It can be waterfalls and sunsets and gorgeous vistas and stuff like the Grand Canyon. Great. Nature can also be tsunamis and floods and hurricanes and wildfires and earthquakes. That is all Kali. She's all that, right? So, her mantra is appropriately huge to reflect this huge channel that is the form of this peak mother who comes to destroy the worst negativity. And so the mantra is in the UCBK Facebook timeline. It's also, you can get there if you're not on Facebook in the UCBK page by going to UCBK, by facebook.com/UCBK home. And you'll see the beautiful orange mantra image for today with the special editions of the Muruga mantras. So Kali, she's formed of the 5 elements, the fire mantra, Om Hrim, Esraim Hrim, Om Dim Dim Klim Klim Saum Saum Maha Agni, the fire Agni, Swarupanyena Namaha. She's very fiery when she first shows up, and she's honestly not very happy with us. You know, she sees right through her children, so she knows all the stuff we've done in this or other lifetimes. So usually when she first comes, she's kind of grumpy. Fiery lady. Om Rim Hesraim Rim, Om Dim Dim Tim Tim Saum Saum Maha Agni, Swarupanyena Namaha. Sounds like fire. Crackle. Then we calm her down with the water element from the 5 element system. Om Klum Glum Jum. Kanakadur Gamba. Om Klum Glum Jum Hum. Kanaka Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasanam. Durga, beautiful form of mother. Kanaka Durga is the form of the mother. She's also fierce with weapons, but she's a big smiley face after she's destroyed the negativity. She's done with the battle. The right has prevailed, the Dharma has prevailed, the goodness has prevailed, and the negativity for the moment is suppressed. Until it gets another round. There's always another round. However, Kanaka Durga, very powerful, beautiful form of mother in the water element. That word hum, Om Plum Lum Jum, Kanaka Durgamba, Om Plum Lum Jum, hum, Kanaka Durgamba. That hum, most important word in the entire mantra, it is the sound that her ultimate weapon, like they show her on the battlefield in the Vedic tradition with loads of weapons in her multiple arms. Usually as you look at her, it's the left side, so it'll be her right top index finger. She has a giant golden discus. It is the energy of the sun wrestled into this thing called Sudarshana chakra. Those who are Krishna or Vishnu worshippers also know this. Sudarshana is the weapon of ultimate destruction of negativity. It never misses. It is the energy of the sun. No darkness can stand in front of the sun, right? So she has that on her ultimate sort of hurling that to decapitate the heads of the demons on the battlefield. The sound that thing makes when it slices through the air, it slices them as hum. Very good little mantra to slice negativity. So that's that weapon. It cuts any kind of negativity. Then there's a row of angels. Om Yamataraja Banasalagam. Nice. Then Mama, Mama, Mama. We talked about that. Each individual Ma and the big Ma. Mama, Mama, Mama. Atma, Atma, Atma. My soul, your soul. Raksha, 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 or Raksha, Raksha, Rakshamam. Either way, protection. So that whole giant tongue twisting Scooby-Doo is the mother's structure. She's big. So I know it sounds impossible to do, but we'll do it for a while. So even if you're new, you can try to wrap your tongue around some of it. It's very, very powerful. And the purpose of her coming to bless everybody in this fire homa is she's the right lady to decharge your crazy negativity, your crazy blocks, your crazy emotions, your bad habits, your bad behaviors, your negative thinking patterns, all the things that drive you crazy about yourself or that drive your loved ones crazy about you. It might be your egoism, it might be entitlement, it might be a sense of insecurity and unworthiness, it might be depression, anxiety, inertia, selfishness, jealousy. Hey, we all have them, right? So get hold of your top 3 blocks du jour or more and offer them to her in this fire, in this segment. Asking her, Mom, please just transform it. Like, I'm giving this to you, Mother, all my bundle of crap. Please give it back to me from this fire as divine energy that I can use to further my real purpose in this world, my divine presence in this world, my work in this world, or something like that. So let's talk to Ma Kali. We'll do it very slowly, like twice, for the new people and for the folks online who've never been exposed to this kind of massive mantra, mother energy before, and then we'll speed it up. Om Reem Hesraim Reem. Om Ding Ding Kling Kling Sound Sound. Maha Agni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum. Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamataraja Salagam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Once more slowly. Om Reem Hesraim Reem. Om Deem Deem Clean Clean Sound Sound. Maha Agni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum. Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamataraja Salakram.
Mama, 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 atma, 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 raksha, 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 mam.
Okay, let her rip.
Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Klim Esrai Klim. Om Dim Dim Klim Klim Sam Sam Mama Adi Swarupanye Namaha. Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesrai Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mama Agni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim Dim Klim Klim Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba. Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam. Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam. Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Rim Hesram Rim. Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha. Om Klum Klum Jam Kanaka Durgamba.
Om Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamachara Javana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Rim Hesram Rim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahadini Swarupanye Namaha Om Lum Lum Jam Kanaka Durgamba Om Lum Lum Jam Hum
Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Ding 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Ding 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Agni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Agni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Agni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Agni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanakadurgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatarajavan Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Last time Om Hrim Hasram Hrim Om Dim 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 Sam Sam Mahagni Swarupanye Namaha Om Klum Klum Jam Kanakadurgamba Om Klum Klum Jam Hum Kanaka Durgamba Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamantara Japana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam.
Wow.
She's not foolish. Ah, ma. Yeah, so brings us to Mother Kali's number one son, Jesus. Why on earth would a Jesus mantra be featured in a Vedic fire ceremony about the mother? Because turns out Jesus Christ spent the majority of his lifetime in India training very strongly and accessing the energy of Mother Divine, specifically as Kali. And it's a kind of big missing story from humanity's history, but it is the case that he knew these same mantras, he practiced these same kinds of energy channels that we learn in this tradition. And he went to India in his youth to learn the miracle energies and to have his channels opened by the various masters he encountered there, both men and women. He becomes the greatest, I don't even know what the word is, deal maker with Mother Divine, as Kali. In order to bring the high consciousness and the understanding of the life and death and what's beyond that and the universal consciousness to humanity, he agrees to undergo the crucifixion as part of a deal with the mother. His deal with her is, Mother, I want to know your full range, the entirety of your creation, your nature, all your positivity, all your negativity, all of it, every drop of the mother. She says, my son, I'd love to show that to you, but you can't handle it. He says, I don't care, bring it on. So he's happy to go through the crucifixion. It's part of his deal. His deal is you can do anything you want to my physical body, mother, but I get what I want from you. Not for himself so much, but for the future generations of saints and souls on the planet to have access to the consciousness to wake up. So in that sense, he's the ultimate pay it forward guy. With Mother Kali specifically. So it's also an interesting thing, since today is Thaipusam and we're talking on the Jesus energy with Muruga, that Jesus is also, he is partly a Muruga character. It's very interesting when you see the poster art and the carvings and the sculptures and the depictions of Lord Muruga, who's been on this planet since before our recorded time. There's been an awareness of him. He's usually got his fingers in this mudra. He shows like this. Which, if you look at any portrait or picture of Jesus that's depicted, generally he has his hands like this. It's the same mudra. And there's a wealth of meaning in it, but the point of it is that indirectly, there's a huge link to what Lord Muruga is bringing to this planet. Other great Muruga saints in our world have included Mahavatar Babaji, the great guru of Yogananda. That means all of those saints in that lineage are also carrying a huge amount of Muruga energy. Ramana Maharshi, a great Muruga character. Like, we've had a lot of them. Swami Kaleshwar also very Muruga. It's also one of the names of Shirdi Baba, references him as a Muruga character. So this Muruga, he gets around, you know. And his nature is, he's absolutely mother's instrument at the third eye to burn negativity. That's the best way to say it. So Jesus also is that kind of function with the mother in our planet. He merges with Mahakali on the cross. I'm giving the short form of the whole thing there. And he becomes all of everything in the whole creation, just the way that Mother is all of nature. Every soul, every form, every blade of grass, life of a butterfly, the mammals, the fish, the insects, the birds, the human souls, everything. There is that Christ consciousness. There's a spark of it in everything, in the whole creation. So let's talk to Jesus, who Swami Kaleshwar referred to as the greatest healer our human history has ever seen, like in our whole planet. That means partly that pay it forward thing. You know, it's not only the people he healed during his physical life on the planet, but all of the souls, the millions and millions and billions of souls that he's taken care of since his physical lifetime 2,000 years ago. Nobody before or since him has done what Jesus did. So his mantra, he used his mantra during his lifetime.
He gave it to Kaleshwar, who gave it to us. It's so beautiful. And the mantra is it's a mix of Telugu and Sanskrit. They wrote in code, so like lesser consciousness people couldn't decipher these very high-powered ancient sounds and mantras. The mantra Om Natali Hrudayam. So Natali is Telugu. It's a South Indian language in the South. Today even it's spoken. Natali is like my mother. It's kind of a precious or a formal way to say mother. It's not like you say mom. My mother, Hrudayam, of heart. That's a Sanskrit word. Natali Hrudayam, my mother's heart. Na Swastanam is my completion, is my destiny. So even Big Boss Jesus is talking to Divine Mother and his own physical mother, but through Mother to the Big Mother, the immortal, eternal womb of creation from which we all came. So we'll bring that consciousness into the fire. The greatest healer in our planet's history is sitting in the fire. What are you asking him? Om Natali Hrudayam Naswastanam. 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 Naswastanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswastanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswastanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswastanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswastanam.
Swastanam. Om Natali Hridayam Naswastanam. 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 Om Natali Hridayam Naswastanam.
Swastanam. Om Nataliyam Naswastanam.
Last time.
Om Nataliyam Naswastanam.
Good. So, the camera's still on. Good. So on to Muruga. Haha. Thaipusam guy. On this day when he gets the Shakti veil from Mother Divine. We also have 2 more sponsors I want to add. They came during the homa. So we didn't say their names to begin with, but we will say them now. They are Jim Hoskin.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
And Pauline Mayer.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Okay, on to Muruga. So, it's very interesting. Muruga has a yantra that we all know in the West, but we didn't know was his. One of the most powerful ancient symbols of all time, which is the Star of David, the 6-pointed star. Triangle up, Shiva. Triangle down, Shakti. When the 2 are superimposed on each other, it's the union of the mother and the father, the Big Bang. It starts the whole creation. That is Muruga's yantra. That expresses his soul structure. And Muruga, he has a set of, in the 6 points of the star, were you to start at the 12 o'clock position, they are Sa, Ra, Va, Na, Ba, Va. Sa, Ra, Va, Na, Ba, Va. That is Lord Muruga's sort of inside structure. So his mantra and his yantra, which we put in the bottom of the fire pit today to really bring him very strongly, is a doorway into accessing the power of that third eye, the immediacy of his clarity, the profound divine fix-it kind of guy that is Lord Muruga. He's the instant solution to any problem. The guy, he is an amazing force. So we'll take a few minutes to chant Om Saravana Bhava together to really bring him even more strongly than he already is in this fire. And then we'll chant another mantra of his that brings him immediately in a very interesting angle. So let's, you can visualize even the 6-pointed star in your third eye. Om Saravana Bhava. And when they put his bija Saravana Bhava around the Star of David, like clockwise, inside is the Om. Muruga, among many other things, he invented the Tamil language, the language of Tamil Nadu, which is a specific Indian language. Very interesting characters in that Tamil language. Muruga gave that language to the Rishi Agastya, who was one of the Saptarishis. Literally created the language of Tamil. So he's often shown with his, the Om symbol in Tamil, that is in the center of that Star of David that represents Lord Muruga. Om Saravana Bhava, 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 Om Saravana Bhava,
Om Saravana Baba. 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 Om Saravana. I was thinking about it. Om Saravana Baba. 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 Om Saravana Yes. Saravana Baba. Oh, whoopsie. There's another one. Toss it up. Om Saravana Baba. 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 Om Saravana Bhava. 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 Last time. Om Saravana Bhava. Om Saravana Repeat after me, Shamuga. Say it. Shamuga.
Shamuga.
Subramanyam.
Subramanyam.
Saravana Baba.
Saravana Baba.
Muruga.
Muruga.
Skanda.
Skanda.
Kartikeya.
Kartikeya.
Rogara.
Roga.
Shaktivel.
Shaktivel.
Vetrivel.
Shaktivel.
Sharanam.
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 Okay, now let's get to Muruga, the other side of him. Whoa. Oh, I love him so much. Just no words. So our last mantra today is his veil mantra. He rides a peacock. He's so fast. His nature is he zooms and he fixes it. You don't even know he's there, and the problem is solved. He's very practical, the Muruga energy. So when you have something that's really driving you crazy, it's bothering you, you don't know how to solve this problem, you need extra energy, support, clarity. It's big homa, clarity. You need, like, you're in this crazy swirl of all the Maya circumstances and the mother waves, and it's all so confusing. This is such a great mantra. Om I'm Reem, R-E-E-M, veil. Kake, kake. And that kake is, he's also, in addition to the peacock, he's linked in some strange way to the rooster, which I never remember the story. I'm so sorry. But he has these two, like, things. When he goes into battle, he has a flag with his rooster. My little action figure here has this rooster flag and the veil. And the rooster's nature, what Mother Divine explained to us, is that the rooster, wakes up at dawn and the first thing it does is it's calling the sun. It's letting everybody know, hey, it's another day. Wow, here we go again. A big cycle of divine everything, illusion, reality, all of it. Creation. And this mantra, that kake, makes us like the roosters calling Muruga. He can't resist. He has to come. So you can get a hold of any problem, challenge, difficulty, block, situation, behavior, something that needs fixing in your life, whatever it is. Multiple things. Have a list. Who cares? He'll take care. He'll swift. He just fixes it. So offer it to him and let him do what he will with it. And let's all turn into divine roosters and shout to the sun that is Muruga. Oh, my ring bell, kake. 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 Om I'm ring bell cocky cocky. 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 Om I'm Rim Bell Kake Kake. 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 Oh yeah. Om I'm Rim Bell Kake Kake. 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 Om I'm Rim Bell Kake Kake.
Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Om my ring bell, kake kake. Oops. Om my ring bell, kake kake. 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 Om my ring bell, kake kake.
It doesn't matter. Ring bell, just so it says it was my ring bell, kake kake. Oh, 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 my ring bell, kake kake. Om Rimbe 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 Kake Kake. Last time. Om Rimbe Kake Kake. Ooh, goodness. Goodness. Delicious. Good. So, I think we'll leave him on that while we do the final offering.
Yeah, you don't want to touch it.
He wants to get. Oh, right. Is he hot?
Yeah,
He's pretty warm.
Yeah.
He's a little toasty.
he's a little.
He's a little toasty. Yes. So, everybody up. The divine force residing. And we will. So everybody here is holding. Come inside. Whoops. So everybody here has flowers and incense, and we're gonna. Oh, we need to pass the bowl around. So we're gonna pass the bowl around, and everyone who's holding flowers and incense, we make that our big offering on this beautiful offering bowl that has 9 fruits, 9 flowers, 9 seeds, and 9 oils. 9 being the peak number of Mother Divine. And make sure you offer with the right hand. You put everything on the bowl, and you touch the coconut. The coconut has our final, like all of our communal wishes, blessings, prayers, everything that we're asking goes into the fire. One big final offering. Very exciting. And then we can all have ice cream.
Ice cream, yes.
There you go. Right, so we will we'll say the names of all of our sponsors one more time, and then a big oh mama at the end, and everything goes into the fire. Our sponsors are Sherry McCoy, Alicia Campbell, Daniel Borner and his family, John Salati, Andrea Eversberg, Mary Zaleski, Greg Solich, Wesley Eugene Thompson, Meshtil Muller, Neil Volumsepla, Matt Locker, Jane Faulkner, Vicky Ma, Cora Belicari, Matthew Henry Gamble, Ellen Todd Bueller, Lex Quintos, Jim Hoskin, Colleen Mayo, Marinella Tona, Vasilika Tona, Dimitra Liko, Yanni Liko, Atina Tona, Noah Katza, Mateo Katza, Afi Katza, Michelle Farrell, Joe and Alpha Merritt, Jamie Raskin, Paula Bradley, Stefan and Catherine Dada. Quinn Ham, his entire family, and his business American HVAC. Nathan Ryden. In the mastery program for a year, Nida Krevers, Barbara Flock, Desiree Sterling, Yuichiro Makiguchi, Nilanjana Den. For the end of white supremacy in America. For everyone afflicted or affected by coronavirus worldwide, most especially frontline workers everywhere. For our brothers and sisters fighting the good fight in Ukraine, may they prevail. For Vladimir Zelensky and his family, may they stay safe and protected. In support of the divine feminine rising in the world, most especially through the women. In Santa Cruz County, the heads of service agencies working to create brilliant solutions to homelessness may be successful. Scott Galloway, John Showalter, Debbie Bates, Susan Pucci, Rowan Reveley, Herb Schmidt, Cynthia Matthews, Ingrid Trejo, John Dietstein, Lane Suzanne McLean, Brent Adams, and Phil Kramer. For Alma Schumann and his 800 Germans meditating daily for world peace. For Tomasz Stencil and College Bar Publishing, may they flourish. For Navia Sri Sai and Silpa and Penukana, may they flourish. On behalf of Sai Centers worldwide, this kind of knowledge, healing, and divine energy, may they flourish. And finally, for everyone here in Los Angeles who is experiencing homelessness, as well as everyone nationally experiencing homelessness, and our veterans, both here in LA and nationally, that they may receive the kind of care, nourishment, shelter, services, and love that they richly deserve. And for all of this, we say,
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
So much applause. Oh my gosh, so much applause. Because the divine loves us, applause.
Yay!
Great. So we here will walk around the fire in small groups 3 times to use your physical body to seal in the energy of the fire homa. At home, you can simply turn around to your right 3 times, like do a little spinny spin. That's the same thing. You're using your body to take the soul around and to finish the energy of the homa. For those online, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in a couple weeks for the blowout that is Mahashivaratri. And for today, have a great Thaipusam and enjoy the Muruga energy. Thank you so much. Have at the production, folks.